Welcome to day 20 of the 30-day CapCut challenge. Today we're going to learn how to add subtle zooms to your clips to create motion and draw focus, even if your footage was filmed completely still. It's an easy way to make your content feel more cinematic and engaging. Subtle zooms can help you add visual movement without reshooting, highlight important moments or expressions, and keep static shots feeling alive and dynamic. Maybe you want to slowly zoom in on someone's face while they're speaking to increase emotional impact. Or zoom out to reveal more of a setting or to give breathing space between cuts. Use a slow push in during a tip or call to action to guide the viewer's attention. So we're going to select a clip on the timeline. So choose a static shot that you want to enhance with some movement. And then we're going to tap on keyframes and add the first point. So similar to what we've done in the keyframes, just reiterating and making it more specific to zooming. So we're going to tap the diamond icon at the beginning of the clip to set the start point. And then you're going to move the playhead and adjust the zoom. So scroll ahead in the clip, zoom in slightly using 2 fingers, or adjust the scale in the menu. CapCut will automatically create a second keyframe for smooth motion. And then, of course, as always, preview and refine. Watch your transition from start to finish. Adjust the distance between keyframes or scale for speed and intensity. All right, let's take it over to CapCut and see what we can do. Okay, so I've uploaded a video that I have done for YouTube. So I'm just going to, as you can see, if we look through it real quick, I'm just kind of sitting there, right? Like I don't really go in or out. There's not a lot of movement. So let's create some. Now, ideally, you're going to take a look through and find, a point that makes sense to zoom in and out of. But we're just going to start here. And we're just going to go random. And I'm just going to go ahead and we're going to transform this one. So I want to add a keyframe. So remember from before, we're clicking on that diamond to add the keyframe. And then we want to see where we want it to end. So I'm going to drag this over here. And we want to zoom in. And maybe we want to move the position a little bit. So I just move the position over a little bit there. And as you can see, it added a keyframe there to the end. And now it's zoomed in. So maybe I want to go back to original after that. So I want to zoom back out. So I'm going to move my playhead back here. And let's just say right there. And I want to bring it back to 100% scale. And it adds another keyframe. So now we can play it again and see what we've got. So let's bring it over here and let's give it a play. I'm just going to mute it so we don't have to listen. So again, I'm just going to mute the track over here and we're just going to play. So there's me sitting there. And now it's going to gradually zoom in. Now this isn't moving very quickly here, which is fine for the video itself. And actually, if I was actually posting this, I might want to keep it like this. And so it keeps zooming in until it gets to the keyframe here, which is coming. Sorry, this is a little longer than normal. Now it's hit this keyframe. So now it's going to start zooming back out. So we can see that going there. Now, I do feel like that was kind of long. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm just going to drag this keyframe down back over here. So we're just going to make it happen a little quicker. And I'm going to take this keyframe and I'm going to drag it back here. Okay, so now we can see our keyframes are our diamond shapes here. They're kind of hard to see there, but now we can see they're a little closer together, so it should go a little quicker. So let's see how that plays out. So we can see it coming in. And now we can Might not want to see that much of my face, but that's fine. And then we can zoom out. So we're adding a little bit of motion. So depending on what the message might be, will depend on where you want to place those keyframes. So again, don't forget to edit, review, and change it to as you want it. All right, so it's your turn. So go ahead and add a slow zoom to one clip in your project. Add it with keyframes. Use it to control focus and storytelling. And drop a comment below. Zooming with style when your shot comes to life. Tomorrow we're going to get strategic and talk about short form platform tips for Reels, Shorts, and TikToks. See you tomorrow.